Right then, you lot, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're delving into the greasy bits, the beating hearts of Metal Beast's car engines. Specifically, the 10 best new engines that'll make you want to sell your granny for a test drive. Whether you crave the brute force of a Mercedes AMG, the silky purr of a BMW Inline 6, or the frugal sips of a Honda Hybrid, we've got you covered. We'll be dissecting each engine, laying bare their strengths and weaknesses, because let's face it, even the shiniest engine can hide a nasty knock. So buckle up, grab a cuppa, and prepare to be bombarded with more torque, horsepower, and technical jargon than you can shake a dipstick at. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss out on our petrol-powered adventures. First up, we've got a proper engine, the kind that makes you want to don a turtleneck and contemplate abstract art. It's BMW's B58, a 3-litre inline-6 turbocharged masterpiece, found in everything from the sporty M340i to the more sensible X3. BMW has always had a knack for inline-6s, and this one is no exception. It's smooth as a freshly paved autobahn and pulls like a Bavarian ox. With 382 horsepower on tap, it's no slouch, and the way it delivers that power, well, let's just say it's enough to make a grown man weep. But it's not all sunshine and roses. Repairs don't come cheap, and if that twin-scroll turbocharger decides to pack it in, you'll be dipping into your children's college fund. And speaking of the turbo, it can be a bit laggy at low RPMs. However, once that turbo spools up, hold on to your hats. The B58 is a proper driver's engine, one that rewards you with a symphony of mechanical music and enough thrust to rearrange your internal organs. Next up, we're hopping out of the Autobahn blaster and into something a bit more sensible. This is Honda's L15B7, a 1.5-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It's torquey at low revs, making city driving a breeze, and it revs its heart out for quick getaways. The real beauty lies in its efficiency. It sips fuel like a camel, returning impressive fuel economy. And with Honda's reliability, it'll keep ticking over long after others, but don't expect to win any drag races. Hold on to your monocles, because we're about to enter the realm of the truly unhinged. This, my friends, is the Mercedes AMG M139, a 2-litre inline-4 turbocharged engine that laughs in the face of physics and common sense. This little monster, crammed into the engine bays of cars like the A45S and CLA 45S, churns out a scarcely believable 416 horsepower. That's more power than some supercars from not so long ago. It's like strapping a rocket to a roller skate and hoping for the best. And the way it delivers that power is nothing short of astounding. This engine is an absolute screamer, revving to the heavens with a ferocity that would make a banshee blush. Turbo lag? What turbo lag? This thing is responsive, eager to please, and frankly, a little bit terrifying. But such performance comes at a price, and I'm not just talking about the eye-watering sticker price of the cars it powers. Maintaining this engine is not for the faint of heart or the light of wallet. Right, let's take a break from all that German and Japanese engineering for a moment and talk about something a bit closer to home. This, my friends, is the Ford 2.7-litre EcoBoost V6, an engine that embodies the American spirit, big, bold, and ready to tow. Found in the F-150 and Edge ST, it's a torque monster. It pulls like a freight train from low down, making it ideal for hauling heavy loads or merging onto the motorway with confidence. And while it may not be the most powerful engine, it makes up for it with sheer grunt and a willingness to work hard. Plus, it's surprisingly efficient for its size. Thanks to Ford's EcoBoost technology, it delivers respectable fuel economy, especially considering its towing capabilities. However, it's not all smooth sailing. Early models had reliability issues. Reports of coolant leaks, timing chain problems, and other gremlins can be a pain. But hey, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs, right? Now, for those of you who prioritize saving the planet and saving some quid at the pump, we present the Toyota Dynamic Force 2.5-litre hybrid engine. This is the engine for people who think range anxiety is something you get from standing too close to a barbecue. This engine, found in cars like the Camry Hybrid and Ray V4 Hybrid, is all about efficiency. We're talking 40+ miles per gallon, which is enough to make a diesel engine weep with envy. And thanks to Toyota's long history with hybrid technology, you know this engine is built to last. It's about as reliable as a Swiss watch and about as exciting to look at. But what it lacks in charisma, it more than makes up for in sheer frugality. This engine is perfect for eco-conscious drivers who want a reliable and fuel-efficient car without sacrificing practicality. However, let's be honest, this engine isn't going to set your heart racing. If you're looking for neck-snapping acceleration and a soundtrack to wake the dead, you're better off looking elsewhere. Right. Enough of this sensible hybrid nonsense. Let's talk about something that'll make your heart race and your neighbors complain. The Chevrolet LT2 6.2-litre V8, the engine that powers the mighty C8 Corvette. This, my friends, is what happens when American muscle meets modern technology. This engine is a masterpiece of old-school engineering with a modern twist. It's a pushrod V8, which means it's simple, reliable, and sounds absolutely glorious when you put your foot down. With 495 horsepower on tap, it's got enough grunt to satisfy even the most demanding petrolhead. And the way it delivers that power is nothing short of addictive. But let's be realistic. This engine isn't for everyone. It's thirsty, it's loud, and it's not exactly what you'd call environmentally friendly, but that's all part of its charm, isn't it? Right, now let's talk about something a bit different. This is the Mazda Skyactiv X 2.0-litre four-cylinder engine, an engine so clever it practically writes its own code. Mazda, bless their cotton socks, went their own way with this one, trying to bridge the gap between petrol and diesel engines. This engine uses something called Spark-Controlled Compression Ignition, or SPCCI for short. It's a complicated process that essentially allows the engine to run on a super lean mixture of fuel and air, resulting in impressive fuel efficiency and low emissions. And the best part? It still feels like a proper petrol engine. It's smooth, it revs freely, and it doesn't sound like a tractor. It's a testament to Mazda's engineering prowess and their commitment to pushing the boundaries of what's possible. However, there's a catch. It's not as powerful as some of its turbocharged rivals. And because it's such a complex piece of kit, maintaining this engine can be a bit of a headache. Right. Time to talk about something truly special. This, my friends, is the Porsche 4-litre flat-six engine. It's a work of art, a mechanical symphony. It revs to 9,000 RPM, producing a spine-tingling sound. This engine produces one of the most iconic sounds in the automotive world. But who cares about practicality when you have an engine that sounds this good? Hold on to your hats, because we're about to enter the land of the rising sun and talk about an engine that's as legendary as it is powerful. This, my friends, is the Nissan VR38 DTT, a 3.8-litre twin-turbocharged V6 that's more commonly known as the heart of Godzilla, the Nissan GT-R. This engine is a masterpiece of Japanese engineering, producing upwards of 565 horsepower in its most potent form. It's also surprisingly tractable for a high-performance engine, making it easy to live with on a daily basis. But the real beauty of this engine lies in its potential. The VR38 DET is renowned for its tuning potential. With a few modifications, you can extract ludicrous amounts of power. However, maintaining it is not for the faint of heart or the light of wallet. And now, for our final engine, let's take a look at something that represents the future of the internal combustion engine. This is the Hyundai SmartStream 1.6-litre turbocharged hybrid engine, an engine that proves you can have your cake and eat it too. This engine, found in cars like the Hyundai Tucson Hybrid and Sonata Hybrid, is all about efficiency and affordability. It combines a small but punchy, turbocharged petrol engine with an electric motor to deliver impressive fuel economy without sacrificing performance. It's the best of both worlds, really. And because it's a Hyundai, you know it's going to be reliable and affordable to run. However, let's be honest, this engine isn't going to set your soul on fire. It's designed for efficiency and practicality, not outright performance. If you're looking for a white-knuckle driving experience, you're better off looking elsewhere. So, there you have it. Lads and lasses, 10 of the best new car engines on the market today, from screaming performance machines to frugal fuel sippers. We've had turbocharged lunacy, hybrid wizardry, and even a bit of good old-fashioned American muscle. Whether you prioritize power, efficiency, or a symphony of mechanical noises, there's an engine out there for everyone. The important thing is to choose the engine that best suits your needs, your driving style, and most importantly, your budget. So, which of these mechanical marvels impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more car-related content. Until next time, drive safe and keep those engines humming.